So are we done now, Tim?
No, there's one other thing, Pat. So we want to protect this chair. We just cleaned it. The customer's going to be very satisfied with it. Now we want to protect their investment. And we can use one of two different protectors. The solvent-based protector is always best when used on a delicate fabric. Solvent's not going to add any more moisture, so we just took painstaking measures to clean this as dry as possible. So the solvent protector is advisable. However, in California, where I'm from, they don't allow solvent protectors. So we have ForeGuard water-based protector, which is also great to use on upholstery.
So, Tim, do they both do the same thing?
They both do the same thing. It's just a carrier that gets the fluorochemical down to the piece.
Okay.
So it'll protect against water, oil, and dry soil.
Okay. I think that's a missed opportunity for most cleaners out there. I mean, there's money to be made. You've got the customer really excited about how good it looks. Let's keep it in that nice, fresh, clean look at this point by adding a protector.
And adding another $100, $150 to your ticket, it's not a bad thing either.
And I mean, think about it for just a minute. How long would it actually take us to apply a soil retardant to a chair this big? Or even a sofa?
5 minutes, so your return on investment's pretty good.
Yeah, so don't miss the opportunity to get that soil retardant in there. So, Tim, one of the biggest problems that we hear about from cleaners out there on the market today is odor problems in cushions. Whether it's just from a lot of people sitting on it, or whether they actually have damage from animals, urine control, odor control, that type of thing. So one of the greatest things that we have on a loose cushion like this is the ability to actually remove those odors. But the one thing we need to remember is that in order to remove those odors, we need to contact every odor-causing molecule. So in using an injection needle like this, you realize it would be a hit and a miss. So, you know, one of the things that we, as old-timers, have learned over time is the ability to use an injector. Why don't you elaborate a little bit?
Right. So on a cushion, everything's fine till they sit on it, and you get a big stale whiff of air after all that cleaning. And so inside, we have all this absorbent material. So we have to inject, go back to the zipper again, open it up. We want to inject into the batting, through the batting. We want to put maybe just a quarter of what we have. We could put that through all 4 portions of the cushion. And now that it's in there, what do? Now we have to disperse that deodorizer, that's in all 4 corners, into itself. So one way to do that is if you have a large plastic bag, we can put our cushion into the bag. And then we're simply going to take our vacuum hose. We're going to put our vacuum on the cushion itself. And then wrap our bag around it.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Yeah. So you can watch the cushion, Pat, how we're going to suck all the air out. You see the cushion losing dimension. And so what's happening is all that deodorizer is working through the whole cushion. So once all the air is sucked out, we simply open up our bag, and immediately it comes back to the shape it was. And now, when the customer comes home, they sit on their newly cleaned piece of upholstery. What they get is a fragrance instead of a stale smell.
So that'll work on urine odors as well?
Urine odors, and again, there's a lot of accidents that happen on cushions for whatever the reason. We also have animals that excrete on the leg of the upholstery.
Right.
So we can spray that on through a trigger sprayer onto the skirting or batting, let it set for a little while. That also will remove the stain if left on long enough. Generally 45 minutes or so, keeping it wet, and that'll dissipate the odor and the stain. And then we would rinse that out.
I think one of the things over all the years, Tim, you and I have seen numerous products come and go in the industry. And I have to be real honest with you, I've never seen a product like Un-Duz-It Unleashed. No. And its ability to actually break down all the components of the urine. But the one key that you just hit that I think is really important is once we change all the components into a water-soluble compound, we need to rinse those out. So a final extract and rinse is most important. But for anything urine related and carpets or upholstery, even hard surface, I think you're going to find Un-Duz-It Unleashed solves a
Right.
great majority of your problems.
And homeowners love the fragrance.
It is. It's a fabulous odor.